Did you know that some of the cool features in modern cars are actually silent killers of reliability? Automakers love to push high-tech gimmicks, but many of these features add complexity, increase repair costs, and shorten your car's lifespan. If you want a vehicle that lasts 300,000 miles or more, you need to know which features are best left on the dealer's option sheet. In this video, we are going to uncover the car features that you need to avoid for endless reliability. Let's dive in. Number 1. Continuously Variable Transmission. CVTs sound like a dream. Smooth acceleration, no noticeable gear changes, and slightly better fuel economy. But here's the reality. These transmissions are built with belts or chains that constantly adjust, and those parts are under constant tension. Over time, they wear out, and when they do, you can't just replace a belt. Most CVTs have to be replaced entirely. That's a $3,000 to $8,000 repair for something that could fail before you even hit 150,000 miles. Nissan, Subaru, and some Honda models have had infamous CVT failures, often leaving owners stranded. And unlike old-school automatics that can handle neglect, a CVT demands perfect maintenance. Miss a fluid change, and you've just cut its life in half. If endless reliability is your goal, a traditional torque converter automatic or even a manual transmission will almost always outlive a CVT. Number 2. The illusion of convenience. Think that high-tech feature is making your life easier? Think again. It might be costing you a fortune in the long run. Imagine quick flashes of broken push-button starters, frozen touchscreens, or power tailgates refusing to open in the rain. These gadgets are marketed as time savers, but what they're really creating is what I call reliability debt. A hidden bill you'll eventually have to pay. Every extra motor, sensor, and electronic control adds another potential failure point. And unlike a simple manual mechanism you can fix cheaply, these parts usually demand dealership-only service and specialized tools. Power folding mirrors? Great until one fails, and you're quoted $800 for a replacement. The illusion is that these features make life better now. But in reality, they're often ticking time bombs that explode in your wallet once the warranty ends. Number 3. Turbocharged engines in everyday cars. Turbochargers are exciting, but they make a small engine feel like a big one. But here's the catch. They also create heat, stress, and complexity your daily commuter doesn't need. A turbo spins at up to 200,000 RPM and runs at temperatures hot enough to cook engine oil into sludge if you don't maintain it perfectly. Over time, that heat and pressure wear out gaskets, bearings, and cooling systems. And a replacement turbo will cost $1,500 to $4,000. Unless you truly need the power, a naturally aspirated engine is like a cast-iron skillet, simple, tough, and almost impossible to ruin if you just do basic maintenance. Number 4. Panoramic sunroofs. Panoramic sunroofs look incredible, and they flood your cabin with sunlight, but they are disasters waiting to happen. The large glass panel is heavy, which puts extra strain on the sliding tracks and motor. Over time, the rubber seals harden, crack, and start leaking. In colder climates, trapped water can freeze and shatter the glass. Replacing one can cost $1,000 to $2,500. And good luck finding a match for your exact model years down the line. A solid roof, or at most, a small standard sunroof, is far less likely to give you expensive headaches. Number 5. Push-button pitfalls. Push-button start systems feel sleek and modern. No key twisting, just press and go. But that convenience hides a lot of complexity. These systems rely on wireless key fobs, sensors in the car, electronic relays, and software to talk to each other perfectly every time you start the engine. If just one part of that chain fails, your car can be completely immobilized. Replacing key fobs can cost $200 to $600, and programming them often requires a dealership visit. Worse, these systems can drain your battery faster because they constantly search for the key signal. They're also a prime target for thieves using relay attacks to steal cars without even touching them. Number 6. The touchscreen trap. Oversized, integrated touchscreens look like the future, until the future turns into a repair bill. These screens run on proprietary software that can glitch, freeze, or crash, leaving you without access to essential functions like climate control or navigation. A single replacement can cost $1,000 to $3,000, and that's if the manufacturer even still makes the part. Here's the kicker. Infotainment technology becomes outdated in just a few years, but your car might be on the road for decades. This creates a massive gap where the tech is obsolete long before the car is worn out, with almost no affordable repair options. Number 7. Keyless entry systems. Keyless entry feels like magic. Just walk up, grab the handle, and the car unlocks without ever taking the fob out of your pocket. But that convenience hides a lot of long-term headaches. The system constantly sends and receives radio signals between the car and your fob, which drains batteries faster in both. When a sensor or receiver fails, you could be locked out entirely, and replacing a faulty keyless module can cost $400 to $900. Even worse, these systems are a thief's dream. Criminals can use relay attacks to extend the fob's signal and drive away without touching the keys. It often requires dealer-only programming and parts that aren't cheap. Over time, that hands-free entry can become a hands-down expensive problem. That's all for this video. A reliable car isn't about how many features it has. It's about how few things can break. Automakers love to wow us with tech and gadgets, but every motor, every sensor, and every line of software is another point of failure. The truth is, the simplest cars are often the ones that last the longest. Now I want to hear from you. Which feature do you think is the worst reliability killer? Drop your answer in the comments. See you in the next video.